Hi guys, welcome to this comparison between the top of the line action cameras from Dbpower. They have more than these three action cameras, but I think these are the top of their three lines which they have. This is the N5, this is the N6, and this is the EX7000. So you can see we start with some size comparison. So you can see these two are very similar. Yeah, so I hope I can just put a little bit down so you can see. Okay, these two are very similar. This one, the N6, is a little bit larger. The N5 and the EX7000 are very similar. Everything, maybe the no, it's I think they are really almost 100% same size. The N6 is a little bit larger, and this has a specific reason. This is probably due to this, to clean it a little bit, this awesome touchscreen. So this is I'm going to show you right away. Apart from that, they have similar specifications, but not totally. This one only, the EX7000 has only 14 megapixel, and it has a little bit limited options. I haven't found any like stabilization option. Maybe they have built this in their they have some special settings for biking, like on the water and those things. Maybe they have something built in, I'm not sure. But at the end, these two have definitely better stabilization, and they have a little bit better dynamic range. This also has no setting for high dynamic range or wide dynamic range. So maybe it has something built in, or it doesn't have it. So this is actually has a little bit limited software functionality, but doesn't mean it does have the that these two have much better picture. They have a little bit better picture. If I would have to choose only from picture and video quality, I would choose these two, and also regarding the options. But this one is a little bit more simple, but it has also it even has a touch screen, so not so bad. If you want touchscreen, you have these two options, the N6 and the EX7000. So it's everything a little bit mixed. It's hard to tell. I can't tell you buy this is the best one, or buy this or buy this. So they have all their advantages and disadvantages. And the good thing, the EX7000 even comes with this nice Bluetooth remote control where you can make pictures, videos, turn on, turn off the camera. So I'm going to turn it on now. This one has only two buttons. Here is to turn it on, all with 3 seconds, and they have one thing in common: they start really fast. Apart from the 3 seconds push, they are ready in about 1 second. So you can see it has a touchscreen with a lot of functions, but it's a basic touchscreen. So here you can see the thing which I mentioned, maybe winter diving, riding, maybe it has some built-in stabilization or wide dynamic range. So here you can you have a touchscreen. It's a basic touchscreen. It's not a multi-touch, and it's not such an advanced touchscreen than this one. This is super sensitive. This is, I mean, it's not a resistive touchscreen, but it's not super sensitive. It works usually reliable, but it has not the same comfort as the N6 has. But the good thing is it only needs 2 buttons for everything. You can really do everything. You can change modes, like here. You can go to the settings, playback, really everything. So this is really amazing what you can do with just 2 buttons. Okay, and that makes it also a little bit easier to control. And if you don't like so many settings, then this is not really bad. This is a good option for you. Maybe you want to you need a gift for somebody who is not so super high-tech guy, and yeah, maybe it's small children or older people, I don't know. So maybe this with 2 buttons, this is really an advantage. You make the settings one time, and usually they stay in place, and then you can just use these 2 buttons and you can do everything. So the screens are really good. I turn on also the other ones. So same thing, 3 seconds here at the front, and then we have it on here, even a little bit faster, and here same thing. This is on the side, 3 seconds, and then even faster. So I think regarding startup, that was the fastest, second and third, but they all are more or less within 1 second. And here you can see the screens. I think they have similar size, but this is touchscreen, this is touchscreen. The N5 EX7000, this is no touchscreen. But the advantage here, you have 4 buttons. You have 1 here, you have 2 here, and you have the 1 here. So it's really easy. I mean, I can't remember everything, but yeah, this was not so good. This is Wi-Fi. This is the one that we actually don't want. Yeah, so we have, yeah, Wi-Fi is another thing. They all come with Wi-Fi connectivity, so you can control and set up and download the videos and photos from all the 3 cameras with your mobile phone. So you have to download an app. The QR code will be provided. You connect to the Wi-Fi, which is usually you will see that, like here I turn it on, and then it will be displayed. Hold on 1 second, should be right away, or did I totally switch these settings? Maybe it has a problem because it does not have a micro SD card now, but I can show it here. So here we have the Wi-Fi. So usually it says Wi-Fi on, and then it tells you the SSID and also the password. So hope you can see that. So let's go back. I hope I can do. Here sometimes there are 2 or 3 settings where you can't go out just with these 2 buttons or anything, and then the thing is turn it off and turn it on again. That's the only thing which they have, which this camera has as a problem. Apart from that, I have to tell you that these cameras work really stable. I mean, they somehow got stuck maybe once in a day or something like that, but all cameras from other manufacturers do have their problems. Even GoPro have their problems, but they had really very few problems. So actually I think they have a really stable software, so this is really good. You get really rare stuck in situations where it doesn't work, and then you just turn it off and turn it on again and the problem will be solved. That's really good so far. Also the waterproof cases, they worked really good with all the cameras. So sometimes with other brands I had the problem when I pressed once with the waterproof case, then it made a double click, like with the SJ Cam. They're really struggling with this problem. They are great cameras, the SJ Cam, but they have a huge problem with their waterproof cases because they cause double clicks and triple clicks, and this is crazy. You're going crazy. This is something you don't want when you are at the beach or somewhere and you want to make just a video and then it causes malfunctions. That's really not good. So here this is much better solved. So yeah, again, this is about 20 megapixel still photo. Here the same 20 megapixel. Here you have only 14 megapixel, but you probably don't need 20 megapixel. They have also, all of these have 4K video recording capability at about 25 frames per second. But the thing is, probably it's not a hardware 4K. I guess it's just a guess from my side. I think they are interpolated, so I would not recommend using the 4K recording, but probably more the 1080p with 30 frames or 60 frames or something like that. This is enough usually if you're not a super pro, and then you probably will use other cameras as anyway. So but yeah, this is really good. I mean, I was really amazed with the photo quality and even more with the video capability. Stabilization, as already told, here is the best. Also image, I mean, like the color quality, sharpness, these are, I think, a little bit superior against this. And also what is important, if sound is an important thing, these two have better sound than this one. This is only about average, comparable with other brands. These two have really good sound. I mean, it's not a professional microphone built in, but the sound quality is really good. So you can really use that. You don't need an extra microphone, at least as long as you are not staying 10 feet away and doing some commands. So apart from that, really good. I mean, these two anyway very good regarding the sound. Here is a little bit of limitation. Of course, the limitation as well you will have when you're using the case with all of these three cameras and with all of the other brands as well. When you're using waterproof case, of course you will have very limited sound. That's no question at all. This will be definitely the case, but you will have the ability to make commands even with the waterproof case, but you have to be really close, like something like 2 inches away from the camera with the waterproof case. Then you will hear the command, otherwise you won't hear anything. These two cameras come, by the way, with a little bit of more equipment. I mean, all three of them have a lot of mounts and brackets and those things, and you can all use them on your bike or wherever, but only these two come with a dedicated bike mount. so you have to be aware of that. If you want to put this on a bike, you will have to buy a bike mount. But apart from that, somehow really similar similar equipment. And what is extra with these two cameras, they come with an extra battery. So in total they have 2 batteries. This has only 1 battery, but I had the I think a little bit the experience that this battery was a little bit more durable. Maybe it has a little bit an older processor which consumes less power. So what else can I tell you? The brightness of the screens are good. They are not extra awesome or whatever, but they are really good. They have good visibility even in bright sunshine outside. So if you if you have normal view, or if you're using your glasses, then you should be able to control everything. Maybe not at the beach, maybe you have to look for some shade at the beach, or when you're doing skiing or something. Could be a little bit difficult sometimes, but this is with all the cameras. This is not something with these cameras. I think they are average, or even a little bit above average. The screens are really good, and you can set the brightness. Like here you can set it to a very high level, so brightness you can also increase. The best is to check all these cameras when you buy them to increase to highest brightness. So here, of course, this is really special. You have this super easy touch screen. I can't remember exactly how you do that, all these things, but you can see this is super easy. This is really very sensitive touchscreen. I have never seen such a large touchscreen and not such a super sensitive touchscreen in action camera. This is, if you like super sensitive, super large touchscreen, then you are then it's best if you buy this one. Also, the very unique thing this one has, it looks awesome. I mean, even it doesn't look like an action camera. Here you can see this, you can clearly see these are action cameras. This looks like a very nice standard, like a pocket camera as well. So this has a very special design, looks awesome. I mean, this is the best looking action camera actually I've ever seen. And of course it comes with a cover here. I just put it to the side to have access to these things. So in total you have very similar functionality. Here at the bottom, one last thing, you have the mount to the tripod only with the N6 and the EX7000, but not with the N5. So another thing which is, you just see you have some things here, some unique things here with the remote control. So you can see there's no way I can give a clear recommendation for you what to buy or not to buy. You have to find out yourself what's the best for you, because they also come with a very similar price tag. They are at about $100, all of them, or each of them. But the good thing now, you can check my description below. I will provide coupon codes now for all of them. So until about Christmas this year, 2017, the coupon codes should be valid. So take advantage of these really great buys at the moment. I can only recommend that to you. So I hope I was covering most of the things. Yeah, if you have any questions, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to answer some questions. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.